Hey guys, Frens here and welcome back to the streams. Whether you're tuning in live or watching the replay, I hope you've been having a great day. And if you haven't, then I hope the content on the channel makes it a little bit better. Okay, first of all, before I even say anything, I may have to lower the sound. Jesus Christ. Oops, that didn't work out. I'm gonna lower down the sound by a smidget. Okay, you might want to half it now. Yeah, sorry, because that was really loud. But yeah, so welcome back to the stream, guys. And yes, we are starting things a little bit early. First of all, I need to say first, look at the bottom right hand side. This is Monster Hunter Stories 2 trial version. We are still on the demo because the full game has not released. I initially wanted to start streaming tomorrow, which is the day of the game's release. But I realized that I am going to be working and I will be home really late. And the good thing about the demo is that the demo allows you to play the first part of, like, literally the first maybe hour or two of Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin without any, you know, like, limitations and all. So I thought it would be a good idea for us to just get our journey started. Now I am playing this on my Switch. However, tomorrow when the game releases and we actually play it, we will be playing it on the PC instead. So if you guys notice that there's some graphical difference, that's the reason why. This is currently on the Switch demo version, and tomorrow's stream will be when the game officially releases. Hopefully Steam doesn't screw me over and we get to play it tomorrow. Alright, so without further ado, let's hop into a new game. Of course, we'll start a new game. Yep, so this is, I do have some things in mind. Like, for example, what we're doing now is we're going to be creating our character, right? The good thing about this game is that the character customization is still not a lot of things. So, it is still not the most robust of character customization, and I'm usually too lazy to really work on the character. I'm just going to keep it like that, I think. So what I'm gonna do is, more or less, I mean, as you can see, there's really not much options. Oh, done. This looks like Lute's, Luto's, hairstyle. Okay, this is nice too. What's this? Oh. Kinda digging. I mean, this one looks okay. Yeah, this one looks okay. Let's do this one. Okay, so like I said, I'm just gonna roughly create a character. Now, this character, I'm putting in some effort because when the game releases, I am also going to try to ensure that I recreate this character as close enough as possible. This is to kind of give it a seamless idea that, you know, we never actually had a change from Switch to PC. But I cannot guarantee I will remember every single setting. Can I get something like sleepy? Oh no, that looks like you're just permanently short. Kawaii! No, sorry. This one looks okay actually. I mean, it's easy to remember, it's right on the second one. Looks cute. Alright, let's get. I want green eyes. That's the... I think if there's only one customization in the world I need, it's the green eyes. I think it's okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess the tone of the eyes I may not get right, like with the PC version. I mean, I'm sorry if I don't, man. Ah, the music's so good. Oh, this used to be my... Okay, but it doesn't look very nice here. Okay, let's just keep to the default. I don't think I can go wrong with the default, really. Yeah, I don't think I can go wrong with the default. And makeup, nope. Voice, no. Oops. Okay, I can't tell which is nicer though. This one's okay, voice 2 then. Alright, and then our name, of course, we're gonna name it Prime. So as you can see, the customization in the game is really not a lot, which means that when tomorrow when the PC version releases, or rather the official version releases, I'll get it quickly installed on my PC, and then we can actually play it. And I'll probably not replay the first part of the story like what we're doing now. I will simply kind of just play it on my own, and then we can just hop straight into where we left off from this live stream. So I'm also planning to keep this live stream a little bit shorter. So we're just gonna cover like the opening sequence and the opening scenes, some combat of the game. And I mean I love Monster Hunters, you already know that, and I love Monster Hunter Stories, the original. So kinda just play through, experience it a little bit, and then we will dive straight into the full-on series tomorrow when the game fully releases. So that's the plan for this live stream. Alright, I'm gonna shut myself up so that we can watch the intro.
You're still alive. I thought I'd never see you again.
Hold on. Something's not right.
This is bad. Hurry up! Dad!
What is this?
This is a bad sign.
What? What's happening?
Alright, wasn't that an epic intro, guys? I mean, I kind of spoiled myself already because I did try out the demo a little bit, but that intro actually left me with a lot of questions. Number one, that Rathalos, I mean, later in the part of the opening, you will know that that Rathalos that that lady talked to, that was actually, I mean, they called him Guardian Ratha, which the first question I had was this the original Ratha in Monster Hunter Stories 1? The one where your player character actually tames and, you know, uses in the battle. So I was wondering, you know. Alright, so let's hear them pester a bit.
A dangerous Rathalos lives there. Don't you think you should have mentioned that?
What do you mean, dangerous? The Rathalos that inhabits the sacred mountain is Guardian Ratha.
Yeah,
he
there we
protects
go.
this island.
Huh? The people it injured might say otherwise.
That's because you raised your weapons at him.
So you're saying we should stand before a monster unarmed?
This is a rider's island. Brandishing weapons at Guardian Ratha is an unforgivable act.
Have you all lost your collective minds, idolizing a wild Rathalos? Give me a break.
I'll give you a break, all right.
Okay, that's enough. Knock it off, both of you. The main reason we invited hunters to our island's festival was so that we could foster a little goodwill between us.
Kana's right. Besides, there are children listening. Please calm yourselves.
Yes, sir.
Getting scolded.
Well then, let's listen to the hunter's point of view, shall we? Why would you call Guardian Ratha dangerous?
Because we were tipped off. Raisewing Ratha, the monster with the wings of ruin, lives on this island.
The wings of ruin?
Yes. It's said that a beat of its wings can bring about waves of destruction.
Chief, do you know about the wings of ruin? Because I've never heard of them.
Ah yes, the wings of ruin. Legend has it that a long time ago, a Rathalos born in this region brought terrible chaos and destruction to our world.
But that's only a legend, right?
Who can say? In any case, our top priority right now is to determine the cause of these strange happenings.
Yes, of course. Why did the ocean change color? What was that light? And where did all the Rathalos go? So much we don't understand.
Let's organize an expedition team and survey the area.
You got it.
Alright, so that was the intro. So giving a bit of a backstory. So like I was saying, I'm not sure whether when they say Guardian Ratha, was Ratha the same Rathalos? Because we did notice in the cutscene that there was that scar on his eye. So, but I'm not sure. I really do not know whether it's the same one, and I want to know, man. Alright, of course I do. Look at me, smiling there. I kind of like how our character looked out though. Or turned out, sorry.
And this kid only just became a real rider.
Excuse me, I'm no kid. Alright, so we just became a rider,
You're
I
worried
think.
about Guardian Ratha.
And of course we are nice and cool.
That makes sense. He was your
Your grandfather, Red, was a fine, upstanding
Right,
rider.
so we are basically the grandchild of Red, who is,
He led
you know,
our
a really
tribe,
strong rider, I think.
protected the island
Was
alongside
also a part of this
Guardian
tribe.
Ratha.
I sure wish he was still around now.
You'll join the team.
Yeah!
Chief Gara, are you sure about this? It's a big job to dump on a...
Not to worry,
I'm no rookie,
Kana.
I played the
You'll
first
go
game,
together.
I completed it.
Kana can guide you. Use the...
Alright. So this is,
So,
I mean, of course,
I'll be
as
a
with most
teacher?
first, like, you know, like beginning parts of
Something
the game,
wrong?
it's going to be like a lot of tutorial bits,
No
which is
way!
actually helpful
It sounds
because
kinda cool,
I understand that
actually.
the game actually
If that's what
introduced
you
a lot
want,
of new
Chief, I'm
things.
all for... Okay.
So even though you may
Rider
have played the
class is
first
now in
one, it might be
session.
familiar, but there are actually quite a few new mechanics that
things
they added
first.
on, so that's cool.
Go
Alright, so let's first of all go and change into our rider gear, which, okay, the game does it for us, I forgot. Okay, cool. Looking pretty nice.
Oh, wow. You look the part already. Meet
cool
me
like
at the
that.
stables when you're ready.
Alright, so let's go talk to her at the stables first. So like I was saying, if you played the original, Ominous Red Light, Festival, Protector of the Island, Guardian Ratha disappeared, Chief Gara orders the riders. Okay, cool. Alright. Oh god. They're just gonna teach us a lot of the movement stuff, which I guess is more important when I actually play the PC version, because I really want to know how the control scheme works on the keyboard and mouse. I'm playing on the Switch, so I'm using my Pro Controller. Yep. So it's gonna feel familiar enough if you have played Monster Hunter Stories 1, which I did, and I finished that game. So it was quite. I mean, I do know the mechanics of how the game works, but I do know that they also introduced a lot of new things as well. So we're gonna get to experience a lot of the newer stuff also. Let's talk to Kana.
Took you long enough.
All right. Oh, look at me! I'm so unhappy with her.
Hey, hey. You need to lighten up, newbie. You'll be fine.
Alright.
You've got Red's genes, don't you? Not to mention, I'll be by your side.
I'm not even sure if they deliberately
You're sure
named
to
your
become a
grandfather
top-notch
Red,
rider in no time.
like, you know, from Pokemon Red, but I don't
that's
know.
the
I really don't.
Let's get started.
Right.
Rider rule number 1.
What's our first rule, big boy?
Riders form bonds with monsters, and they in turn become our monsties. Which reminds me, you still don't have a monstie, right? Then the first step is to go out and hunt for an egg that'll hatch one.
Nice.
You can use one of my monsties during your search.
Alright, cool beans. So she's gonna give us our first monstie, which is a
This here is
Velocidrome.
Ronmar.
Or Ranma.
He's a bit wild, but once you get the hang of riding him, he won't lead you astray.
Ah, look at Velocidrome, he's so happy.
You know, newbie, seeing you takes me back to the time when I first rode a monstie.
Look how the facial expression though is quite
Anyway,
adorable.
enough about me. There's
I mean,
something very important
I'm really
I need to
happy
tell you.
with how our character turned
Monsties
out.
are like an extension of
I think
our
that's nice.
bodies,
I don't think I'll change
They
too much.
take us wherever
I quite
we
like
wanna
how
go.
it's appearing in the
But
cutscenes.
they're not to be manipulated. They're living creatures. You could even say they're our best friends. You need to care for them And always remember
So fun
to show
fact for
your
those who,
gratitude.
I mean, I think this is familiar for those who played the first
Okay.
game, but the name,
As
the
long
term
as you understand
Monstie
that,
came
you're set.
from Monster and Bestie.
Here, take
Or was it
this.
Buddy? I don't know.
Your
The first
writer's
game
notes.
explained, you know, why they're
In
called
it, you can find
Monsties and not
helpful info
monsters.
about
It's a very lame
monsters and all
explanation,
the
but it
writer
doesn't matter.
fundamentals. Try opening the menu to read all of your notes.
Right, so she's giving us a whole bunch of tutorially bits. So
Now
a lot
that
of
we've
wall
got
of
that
text,
settled,
but we
it's
don't
time
have to
go
read that.
egg hunting. I can't wait to get started.
Alright, let's go. Yeah, I really like how her character turned out. It's nice. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try my... I mean, I'm not worried because we're doing a live stream series. By the time tomorrow, I actually... When the game releases and if I do forget what's the settings of my character, I could just refer back to the stream, I guess. Alright, so rider notes, basically important information. Meet Ranma. Alright, so let's head out. The village is nice though. What's the name of the village again? Mahana? Mahala? I forgot. Melzaha or something. I don't know. Alright. Let's head to Hakalo Island. So this is going to be our first foray into the fields. By the way guys, you may notice that there is severe frame drops. I understand that this is something that is relating more to the Switch version, and it's also relating to the demo. A lot of the reviews are out, and I hear that it's actually improved. Like, it's not as bad in terms of the frame rate issues, but I also know that some of the reviews has covered that the Switch version of it still has some frame rate issues, even with the full release. So it makes me more happy that I bought it on the PC, man. Because the PC version was the recommended version actually. Alright, so the monster dance in South Kamuna Forest, that's where we're headed. Alright, great. Are you gonna let me ride on Ranma at least? Hope she does. Alright, nice. Whistle, not here, whistle. Okay, cool. Press Y to ride Ranma. Alright, let's go. Nice that they actually let you ride Ranma right off the bat. Alright, so let's first things first. I don't think we can go den hunting just yet. Yeah, we don't. There's no dens anywhere. It makes me very sad. Okay, so I guess we just follow through the story. Monsters are there fighting our way. Okay. Oh yeah, we need to learn how to fight. Not like we need it, but I mean, it's a good time for me to show you guys the new stuff they added versus some of the original things. So the combat system stays more or less the same as the original Monster Hunter story. They didn't drastically change anything, but they added a lot of facets to it. This is Aptonov. Alright, so basically they're just dummy, like, you know, for us to beat up. Alright, let's see what Ranma can do. Alright, so she's asking us to do a power attack. If this was your first time playing, you will do it. But I don't even know whether the game allows me to counter the first move. Let's try, shall we? Wait, Aptonov does power attacks, right? Right. So she refuses to let me do it right. Fine. There we go. Aptonov does power attacks. We know that. Alright, so it's a hit-to-hit. So hit-to-hit happens when you and your opponent both target each other. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, so I mean, you just can read it. It's basically rock, paper, scissors. It's not that bad. Alright. She's telling us the obvious. Alright, so now she's gonna tell us to use a speed attack, which is what we wanted to do. Alright, so she's letting you know that monsters in this game has preferred attacks, power, technical, or speed, and understanding the monster's preference allows you to have the advantage over them. So in this case, we know Aptonov always uses or prefers to use power, which is why we will always prefer to use speed in order to counter them, especially in a hit-to-hit situation like this. We will win the hit-to-hit. Nice. Yoink. Alright, let's do a double attack then. So another mechanic is that, of course, Monsties do have their preferred attacks as well. And when you and your Monstie uses the same attack, it will result in this. Right, so that's the Aptonov beaten up. All he wanted to do was to graze.
What a heart-pounding battle!
Alright. I mean, she's so proud of us, but it was... Yeah, it's just an Aptonov. Come on, throw us something better. Like, maybe a Velocidrome or something. I mean, we're so early into the game, I might actually die to a Velocidrome. I wouldn't even be surprised. Right. Sure, how to do it. HP is running over, use an herb. Yep, so she's teaching us also more about the items that we can use. So we can use herbs to... Yeah, we can heal ourselves with the herbs. So we could do that now, but I don't think I need it. Oops, sorry for the jump. Alright, so let's head straight into South Kamuna Forest right off the bat. I mean, I do plan to just play through the story until we unlock maybe like the dens. I can show you guys a little bit about how to do those den runs. Of course, the den system has not changed too much from the original either, which is great because then no pun intended. It is actually familiar enough for us. We could just run straight into, you know, going for those golden dens, getting the monsters we want, building up a nice cool team. It'll be very cool. Alright, so why are they pointing us that way? Oh, we need to go and kill. Okay, so they force us to hunt Velociprays, which are speed monsters. They're monsters. Alright, so she's not going to teach us anything, but Velociprays are going to use speed, so we counter that with technical. Both of them are targeting me, so it doesn't matter who I aim. Alright, so that was one hit to hit. Rama's going for the other Velocipray, that makes me sad. Alright, so she's making us heal ourselves. Should we listen? We have to listen to her, I think. I love this music. I really do. Like, I was so happy when I first heard it. It is so nice. And there's no vocals. That's an immediate win for me. No vocals is a straight up win for me. Alright, we basically just been spamming technical. I mean, again, the combat gets a little bit more robust as we hunt like more difficult monsters. Oh, she's making us use skills, eh? Fine, if you insist. We'll listen to her for a bit. Let's just charge tackle. Technical charge tackle. Charge tackle! Yoink! So another good thing about this game is that if you play Monster Hunter Rise or any of the mainline Monster Hunter games, this game, even though the combat system is entirely different, right? Monster Hunter mainline games are action games, whereas this is a turn-based JRPG. But a lot of the animations, a lot of the, like, in terms of like even the small stuff, like for example the Great Swords animation of the attacks, everything is gonna look so familiar to you that you will know where it's from. Like you won't feel like this is an entirely like different game. You won't know. It is still very much a Monster Hunter game, and a lot of the animations, like for example even the monsters tired animation, all these things are all very familiar. Yeah, so it's really cool. I mean, nowadays, even now there's like endemic life and all. Back in Monster Hunter Stories 1, there wasn't anything. Like right off the bat, the graphics is a huge step up, man. Alright, let's hop in here. We're not gonna acquire an egg anyway. Oops, wait. Oh, sorry. I thought I could transit in it. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, no. Wait. I'm an idiot. Sorry, I wasn't even paying attention to my map. God damn. Oh, we were heading south. Nice that the monsters don't respawn though. I need to learn something new today. Hope it stays that way. Oh, so oh yeah, we need to do the jumpy bits. Alright, let's jump over. Alright, so another cool thing about the Monster Hunter Stories is that each monster has their own special abilities. So like for example, Velocidromes have a jump ability. You do have, so think of it, I mean the closest example to give is like in Pokemon you have HMs. Yeah, your hidden machines. So your HMs like Surf, Fly, these are abilities that you can use out of combat. So similarly over here, each monster has their special abilities they can use out of combat as well. So it's actually pretty important to make sure that your party is filled out with monsters of different abilities, so that you can make traversing the world much easier, you know. So back in Monster Hunter Stories 1, I found this mechanic to be a little bit tedious. I mean, I never liked HM to start with, and I sure as hell didn't like the fact that I had to, like, I didn't like to be limited by my options, you know. And because you are traversing the world so much, you feel very limited. You needed to make sure that you have one of each monster. You can only hold up to 6 monsters on your party, similar to Pokemon also. So you have to make sure that you have one monster that has, like, you know, each of the abilities, so that you can really travel around the world easily. So it was a bit of a burden. But it's not too bad. Like, honestly, it's not like a game changer. It's just a small little minor gripe. That angle though, I'm sorry. I'm clearly deliberate. Oh boy.
Hold on. Something's here. Keep quiet and stay close, okay?
Damn, I love how our character looks. Okay, I'm very proud of this character. We definitely wanna... Kuruyaku!
That's a Kuluyaku. But what in the world is it doing?
Probably stealing something. Oh, you. Huh? So this scene is actually extremely cute because if you play Monster Hunter Stories 1, then you would know what's coming up next, straight off the bat. Because of how they made this scene very similar to Monster Hunter Stories 1 when they introduced this. Oh. Oh Lord.
Huh?
I thought I was a goner. I was taking a cat nap when all of a sudden I got attacked.
What exactly are you? You look like a feline, but somehow different.
With my whip beyond compare and unparalleled flair, you're absolutely right.
Oh God.
I'm not like other felines now that you mention it. I'm the legend, the feline hero. That's right, I'm Naviru!
Naviru?
He missed out the information that he's a navigator.
Hero.
But, well, that's more for Monster Hunter Stories
Look
1.
out! It's back! Persistent Kulu, class B!
Kuruyaku.
Hey, buddy, you're a writer, right? Huh? How about you take care of this bumbling bird?
No way. This kid's still a rookie.
Don't worry. I'll be right here to lend a helping paw.
Alright, now we're best friends. Ugh.
Well, looks like it's time to ride on! Ride! Ride! On!
So cute. Okay, Naviru is adorable, but can I just make a mention that they butchered the English voice actor? Like, just no. I'm sorry, I can't. The English voice over for Naviru, it was just absolutely butchered. I hate. I wouldn't even sugarcoat it. I hate it. I really hate it. But you know, maybe some people like it. I don't know. I really hate it. Kuluyaku, I actually can't remember. I think Kuluyaku was a technical monster. I think. We'll just try it out, I guess. What's the worst that can happen? Well, the worst that can happen is our Velocidrome loses hit to hit, which is exactly what happened. Bonk! Ooh, ooh, ooh! Aw, they bonked. Now I'm wondering whether I want to do a charge stack. No. If I remember, this was the part where they teach you how to change your attacks. Your weapons. Sorry. Oh, this is cool. I like it when she does this. There's this other move that she does that's really cool too. I think he's gonna use rock. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so as you can see, Kuluyaku is the same Kuluyaku that we know from Monster Hunter World. Right down to the way the way he's animated, the different attacks that he does, and in fact the effects as well. So it's going to be really familiar. It's familiar enough to most people. Alright, so this is great. So this is actually a new mechanic. So back in Monster Hunter Stories 1, you couldn't actually swap weapons. There were different weapon types, but you couldn't swap it in a fight. Whereas now, you can see you can actually swap your weapons. They're gonna make us switch to a iron hammer, which is what we'll do. And it doesn't actually cost a turn. You actually do it on that turn of yours, and then you can still make a move. So it's actually really strategic. And the thing about the game and what they wanted to teach you is that different weapons. So for example, hammer is counted as a blunt type. Your greatsword is counted as a slash type, and the last two, which is bow and gun lance, if I'm not wrong, is counted as a pierce type, as you can see right here. So different weapon types will affect a monster differently. So different parts actually are weaker to certain types of weapon damage. So you do have to, part of the battle mechanic is to change your weapon to suit, the need of the monster. So like for example, Kuliaku, when he's holding his rock, he's actually weaker to hammers, which is when then we change into a hammer. So, oh, and now they're going to teach us that you can actually even aim body parts as well. Can I use the skill? They don't allow me to do that. Wait, I thought they wanted me to change the... Okay, no, they didn't. Hey, she won that. But she doesn't bounce through everything. I love this animation. But he has rock hole. Look at it, it's so embarrassing. Like, can you imagine you have such an epic animation, but then Kuliaku has rock hole and like he doesn't take any damage at all. Oh god, she's riding on. But we can't ride on, that makes me sad. Target lock. Alright, so his next attack is gonna be big. But we're gonna break the rock, which allows us to land so when enemies are down, every single hit taken is a critical hit, which is great. Alright, there we go, now we can ride on. Alright. And this is great because this is also a new mechanic because in the original Monster Hunter Stories 1, it was only you and your Monstie. So having an ally with you, like for example having what's her name again, Kena with us, is actually a new mechanic in the game. And if both of you, like both Kena and you do your ride-on and your kinship skill, you actually get a nice special double animation. So this is quite new and I really love it. Like it looks so good, guys. Look at this. God damn.
Put you out of commission.
Look at that. What the fuck? And the ending though, the ending animation is the best. This one. Oh, look at it. What the so good. I'm sorry. I really like that. Like I'm a sucker for flashy animations and that one was just so over the top. I love it. Alright, there we go. Done our Kuliaku. And I think as a bonus, we do get a Kuliaku egg as well. Oh, we're best friends.
Buddy?
Boy, was my heart thumping. But you did great, newbie.
Of course, I'm
Looks
cool
like
like
you got
that.
your grandpa's skills.
What did I tell ya? This famous feline knows talent when he sees
his
it.
voice though.
This is the start of something epic, I tell ya. From here on out, we're gonna be partners. And I'll do it all totally free of charge.
Look at my face. Oh my god, look at Rama's face.
If you really want to thank me, I wouldn't say no to a couple of donuts.
Oh, that is the Naviru we know. The original Naviru was into donuts as well.
You know, you could just ask for something to eat if you're hungry.
I mean, I'm pretty sure this is the exact same Naviru from Monster Hunter Stories 1. Oh dear.
Get back, you guys! Who said I was monster munchies?
This furball's not like other felines, huh? But hey, you got
That's
an egg
cute.
out of the deal. Wanna head home?
Alright, look at our egg. Our egg's bigger than like what, half our body, good god. There we go. Alright, let's go hatch an egg. So they also did a minor change to how eggs hatch, but it's so minor it's almost insignificant actually, so it doesn't really matter. Oh wait, let's go this way. So use the stables being that way. Yeah, so like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of Naviru's voice, but I do suspect that after a while I'll just kinda get used to it and probably not hate it so much. Maybe he might even grow on me, I don't know. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the Naviru that... I mean, like, I'm not sure, I think this is a sequel, so it probably happened like a couple of years, maybe, after the stories of Monster Hunter Stories 1, probably, and Naviru kind of traveled here. Probably. I'm making things up as I go along.
You're the one who
I guess I hope I do find out at some point though.
Yep, that's right.
Ah, look at Naviru.
I can tell a good egg just by the smell.
Oh, that's true though.
I see. Just as Kena said, you are an odd feline.
Oh my goodness, I swear,
clearly
if we get to see the rest
no
of the feline
quality
gang
when you
from
see it.
Naviru, like all the other
It's a very
oddballs,
fine egg,
I will be
I'd
so
say.
happy.
You're
I
going to
love the
hatch
5
a
of them.
Great little monstie from it.
Sorry, I shouldn't spoil a
I
lot of things
wonder
for
what
y'all,
kind of
but
monster it'll be.
like I said,
I
Monster
can't
Hunter
wait to
Stories,
find
the
out.
original Monster Hunter Stories was something that really
Go on,
left a
stand in
huge
front
and
of
a
it.
good impression in me. I love the game so much. And that was why when they announced Monster Hunter Stories 2, it was a straight up like no qualms, just buy it. Definitely no qualms. Cause the first game was so well done. What the? Alright, he's gonna do like some weird dance. There you go. So this is the part that's really interesting because like I shared with you just now, the cutscene with Kuluyaku and when you first see Nabiru, in the original Monster Hunter stories, Nabiru did the exact same thing. He was hiding behind an egg basically, and the egg actually flew and landed on your like teacher's face. You know, in Monster Hunter Stories 1 you had a teacher as well. Yeah, and then like right this scene here when you're hatching that egg, it was the same also. In Monster Hunter Stories 1, the chief actually did this weird dance as well. And the chief is doing this dance here. Alright, here we go. We're gonna get our first monster.
Ready? Now hold up your kinship stone. It will link your heart with your monstie and help it hatch.
There we go. Ching.
Believe in yourself. You can do this.
Hey! Look at this, guys. Oh, look at the chibi fight Kuluyaku. Oh my god. You just want to hug it, don't you? And then of course, I mean, can we just take like maybe a 3 second just to look at the chibi fight version and just appreciate that they put in the effort to model a chibi monstie. Because you know, that's the only time you see it. Once you... That hatch animation is the only time you will see the chibi version of a monster. After that is now the adult. So pretty sad. Pretty sad. But come on man, that chibi chibi fight Kuluyaku is just the most adorable thing in the world. I mean, I'm not a fan of Kuluyaku as a monster, but look at this!
It's a Kuluyaku!
Look at it! What the hell? You have to love it. You must love it. You can't not love it.
Nicely done. It's already accepted you as its rider.
I swear, man, the chibi fight monsters are the best things in the world. Oh.
I'm so proud. If only your grandfather were here to see this.
I just realized that Wyverians have 4 fingers. I mean, 3 fingers and 1 thumb. Hey, Rama!
Huh? What you doing, Ronmar? You want to stay with the rookie?
Aww.
Seriously? And after everything I've done for you?
Ronmar's just being honest with his feelings. Perhaps if you were gentler with him, maybe.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, is that so, Mr. Hero? I ought to wash your mouth out with soap.
Come now, Kana. There's no harm in it.
Alright, fine. After seeing how much you've bonded, I can't exactly object. Just take good care of Ronmar, okay?
Aww.
You and your monsties gotta work together to help each other.
My god,
grow.
look at the Kuluyaku. He's just... Look at the... I mean, guys, seriously, just look at the Kuluyaku there at your knee. Just look at that.
Nice going, buddy!
I mean, I'm serious, guys. Come on, the Kuluyaku is just adorable. Frick. Come on. He's so cute. I can't even anymore, man.
Right.
Alright.
You've
So
got
we have our
Ronmar
run.
as a
So we have 2
monstie now.
monsties to start off, which is
what
great.
good timing.
A
There's
new monster den on Rider Overlook. Okay.
Rider Overlook, huh? Going there is a rite of passage for new riders.
Nice.
I still hadn't gotten the hang of handling Ronmar. It was a real thrill ride, I can tell.
Alright.
All riders have to strike out on their own, don't you think?
Chief Gara is right. You may still be a rookie, but
Nice. So we're gonna get our first solo mission.
And you're gonna need Ronmar to get up there. That.
I mean...
I'll help too. Just say the word, buddy.
Okay, before you go, it's time.
Please don't teach me about
Next
combining.
essential for being a rider is combining. Just select combine from the camp menu. Here, take this combo recipe.
Please don't make
You're
me
gonna
do
need
it.
to know about the quest board too.
Alright, so okay, so I mean this is I guess again I did if you played the original game, you probably can tell what's coming up next. Yeah, so after getting a monster of your own, Forest Fresh Face, meet Nabiru, the legendary feline hero who once saved the world. They're not wrong there, Nabiru did save the world in Monster Hunter Stories 1, so something for y'all to find out if you guys want to try out the game. It is on Android also, so but it's $23 on Android and iOS, so but at least it's portable, you know. Right. So Nabiru's our best buddy now, which is I just hope I get used to him, you know. Alright, so let's head over to the quest board first. A carton has been added to the menu. Hello, Kana. Give me my quest. Alright. So now we can actually take on optional sub-quests on the quest board, which are basically good for EXP, so it's great. Alright, and of course the villagers themselves, the game wants to encourage you to travel around and actually explore. So villagers here do give you quests as well, and likewise in other areas as well. So oops, already. Wait, what? Okay. Alright, there we go. We'll accept all the quests. Now let's do. Okay, there's a quest there. Oh wait, I don't have to do it now because we are just experiencing the story bit for now. Okay, this is the market lady, right? Alright, let's go. So we're gonna go out straight up to investigate the monster den next. Now, something that I wanted to show you guys, at least in this stream. Like I said, this stream is not meant to be a super long one. I'm just gonna cover like maybe 1 or 2 of the story plots. After which we will kind of just do a bit more of the activities. Like, you know, we'll try and find a golden egg. I mean, why not, right? Oh, I'm sorry, golden den. You know, since we're here already, shall we go try and see if we can hunt down the golden den? I mean, it's going to show you guys anyway. So, but I won't try and waste too much time on these regular dens. But for new players, if you notice this little dens, right? Actually, you know what? No, I should just follow the quest. If I suddenly remembered, I think this is the quest that teaches you about monster den. So no point repeating myself anyway. Alright, let's just do it. Let's just go and do the quest first. Well, that means that I'll have to complete. Yeah, so basically where I am completing, like where we end this live stream will essentially be where I will try my best. When the game releases, I will try to create the character and play up to the point we left off here. So I will try to keep it as seamless transition as possible, you know. Alright. Grab this as well. Oh, but there's one thing I will do though. If I do have time, I do want to do some of the golden egg, like golden den runs before we start tomorrow's live stream, so that you guys don't have to watch me on live stream run around trying to get eggs. Alright, so here we are at Overlook Cave, and so the game is teaching us about monster dens right now. Monster dens are basically your RNG. You drop into a den, you grab an egg, and hope the egg is the monster, as well as hope the egg is the monster and has the stats you like. That's the summarized version. But of course, if you find a rare monster den, which is very much more obvious because it's golden, not grey, there's actually a higher chance of better stats, better bingos. I'll talk about bingos when we maybe grab a first egg or something. Yep. So, honestly, there is no reason to only go for golden nest. But I personally just make it a habit to only go for golden dens. It's really just because I'm lazy, you know. I just want to maximize my time. So usually I will skip any of these grey dens. I mean, this one we can't skip because it's part of the story, right? But usually I will skip the grey dens when I'm doing my grinds, or when I'm looking for monster eggs. Yeah, so but I'll show you a little bit of the process later, of how to really go about looking for golden dens. But yeah, we're here now in Overlook Cave. Let's just kind of run for the objectives. Again, if I was on the main, like if tomorrow when the game releases, of course a lot of these bits I will try to clear out as much as possible to get all the resources I need. Yeah, but oh jeez, wait, where's the? I thought I was over here for chest. Oh, there it is. Blind as a bat. Life suit. Cool beans. Right, let's just jump along here then, I guess. Wait, what? Oh, one thing that I did notice in this game though, one of the key differences between Monster Hunter Stories 2 and 1 is that Monster Hunter Stories 2, the game we are seeing now, the monster dens are actually a lot more complicated. So in Monster Hunter Stories 1, the dens were never really very difficult to run through. It was actually quite easy to navigate. But in Monster Hunter Stories 2, I noticed that the dens, the way they generate dens is a lot more robust, I guess, for lack of a better term. So I really enjoy it though. I really enjoy it. What's this? It's weird that I can't catch all this endemic life. Like, knowing myself, I would definitely want the endemic life. But hey! Alright! So that's the Velocidrome right there. That is one hell of a bomb. Alright, so Velocidrome is a speed. Alright, we're fighting alone here, so oops, sorry for that. I just realized the overlay. So what we're gonna do is we are going to no, hang on. Technical. Wait, we can do something. Let's grab our monsters. Let's switch out our monsters. We'll switch out to Kuluyaku. Alright, so Kuluyaku is going to use technical. I can use technical as well. This might land as a double attack. There we go, it does. Yoink! Alright, let's go for another. Okay, Kuluyaku is going for defense up, which is nice, I guess. Alright, Kuluyaku is doing a speed attack. Why? Can I force him to do a... No, I can't. Am I fine? We'll just leave with a draw. Alright, let's go for charge tackle, I guess. Yoink! Alright, he's attacking us again. Now the thing is, do I want the second charge? I feel like I want that. Let's go for a second charge, shall we? Let's go for charge cut. Oh, my land is double attack. Whoops. Oh no, it doesn't. It's an ability. Forgot. Yeet! Uh-oh, he's pissed. Okay, so I just realized that so if you were a okay, this is a bit risky. I want to know what moves he does. I forgot what he does in his anger mode. And I don't want to risk it. Okay, so he was speed, right? Now if you were an angry Velocidrome, what would you change to? Would you be a bit more cunning and tactical, or would you just go ham? I would say more cunning and tactical, right? We'll try a power attack. Oh wow, we draw it. Okay, never mind. I'll take that. So when as you notice, when a monster gets angry, they actually change their attack patterns. In this case, he is doing more power attack. Oh wait, we need to ride on. I don't want to ride on. I want to do my charge attack first, then we'll ride on. So we need to use speed. Kuluyaku is going to lose the next hit to hit anyway. So wait, why can't I use it? Oh, I'm forced to ride on. Fine. Alright, so he's gonna use power attacks. He's still in rage, so we are going to go with speed to counter his power attack. There we go. Hit to hit. Join. Alright, we'll do one more as well. Now, as long as you win hit to hit, you actually charge up your kinship. As you can see on the bottom, right at the bottom there, we have a full kinship charge right now, and we are gonna use our kinship ability. This is gonna be pretty cool. Explosion! Explosion! I'm sorry, it's just adorable, right? Like, it just yeets the thing off, you know? Oh shit, showdown. God damn. Bong! Alright, he's tired now. We can finish him off with a true white slash, I guess. Time for a big boy sword. Oh wait, was that hit to hit? Oh no. Two beans. Alright, there we go. Alright, not too difficult at all. As you can see, the combat does get really a lot deeper. Especially when you start to dive into the different like layers of the combat. So on the surface, the combat is very simple: rock, paper, scissors, right? You choose the right attacks, you read the monster's move, you make sure that you counter them as much as possible, and you win the fight. That is really the most bare basics. But you need to factor into account your monsters as well, your monsters' abilities, as well as your own abilities and your weapons. So there are 6 weapons in this game, and you can bring in 3 weapons, one of each type, into the field. So that is something you need to factor in as well. But before we go into all that mumbo jumbo, let's grab an egg. It was not shiny, makes me very sad. Nope, I don't want it. It's not shiny, makes me very sad. Let's throw that away. Come on, glow! Oh, it's a trash egg. Definitely not a Ranma replacement, I guess, so who cares? Alright. So the good thing about this game, and also one of the biggest change I feel, and I think it's a really good change compared to the first game, is that it is actually very obvious now when you land yourself with a good egg. So there are actually visual cues. Back then when you went for eggs, there was no visual cues at all. You basically find out whether you had a trash egg only when you get back to the stables to hatch it, which is what we're going to do right now. But in this game, when you're actually gathering the eggs, like just now you noticed that when we gathered the eggs, there was like no animations or no nothing. You just pick up the egg and that's it. So those basically mean that these are all just very normal eggs. But if you get a good egg, it might actually glow a little bit. And if you get a really good egg, you will see a rainbow glow. So I hope, okay, part of the stream today is I hope to go for some egg hunts. And I can show you guys kind of like how the whole egg hunt process is like. It is actually quite fun and it's like low-key addictive, I won't lie. It is like low-key addictive. I mean, since she's here, I might as well just talk to her. Ah, fine, we'll talk to you. What do you want? Right, Banabra. Oh yeah, she wanted to kill Banabras. Fine.
That's great.
That's not really a big challenge anyway. Alright, gotta have some. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, dust shrooms.
Wow.
Dust shrooms. You know, this village really reminds me of Moga Village from Monster Hunter Tri. Man, I miss that village a lot. One of my favorite villages. Alright, let's see what he's saying.
Yay, you're back. I was worried you might get lost or something. Huh?
I'm cool like
Was it
that.
Easy? Guess there's no denying your red screen.
I'm cool like that. And look at us, pulling an egg out from our ass.
You would...
Oh wow, you're right. Huh?
Which is it? Thanks to your teaching, or because this is Red's grandkid?
Huh? Who cares? The newbie did a great job, and that's what.
That's true.
What do you think, Kana? They're ready for the next one, wouldn't you?
Really? Isn't it a little too soon for the rookie to handle alone?
You should...
Why so serious, guys? Whatever it is, we can hit
We've had reports of some
Turf
recent
wars.
turf wars?
It's when monsters fight over territory.
We've even found badly injured monsters in the ground.
We can't just let them tear each other apart. It'll be back. Let's get moving. I'll meet you at the edge of the village.
Alright. So we got ourselves another mission. Alright, with monsters now fighting over territory, there seems no end to strange occurrences plaguing the island. So as you can see, there's a lot more happenings, you know. A battle buddy. Yeah, so they're telling us about the new NPCs. So NPCs can join you on hunts. So basically there are like four in a fight, you know. It's cool. Because many of these NPCs have their own monsters as well. Alright, let's get out of here. So we're gonna head over to Pona Grasslands. But first, aren't I supposed to hatch an egg? I'm gonna try hatching the egg. I mean, it's not like I care, but you know, I mean, it's there. Hello. Alright, so I'm gonna show you guys a little bit about the monster mechanic. Oh no, I'm gonna, okay, you know what, never mind, I'll show you guys a bit now, and then after that, okay, so as you can see over here, we are gonna hatch an egg. They will actually show you the where we acquired, the weight, and the smell. Now, the simple rule of thumb, the heavier the egg, the stronger the monster. The smell, the nicer the or the more smelly or nicer the smell is. So like right now, this is a regular smell. It means it's just a basic, like you know, it's a basic egg. There's nothing fanciful about it. But if you get something like amazing smell, right? Those are really gonna be like the cream of the crop. So of course we get a Velocidrome. That's a chibi-fied Velocidrome with his overly big head. I swear, they're just the most adorable thing in the world. Alright, so the other thing we want to know is why do we care so much about eggs? Because the RNG element of this game comes in bingo boards. So as you can see over here, this is Velocidrome, our newly hatched Velocidrome, and you can see his bingo board right here. Now these bingo boards are random, and of course the better your eggs, the better bingos there are. So I know that, I can't remember the exact, not say formula, but the exact link, but one of the traits, whether is it heavy, I think the heavier the egg, the more bingo slots. And the nicer the smell, I think that is tied to the actual bingo item. So like for example, this thing right here. So as you can see, this bingo, what does this mean? This means that this monster actually can unlock a majority of his bingo slots by the time he hits level 15. But these two slots here are locked. it means that unless okay, so in the first game, there were actually ways to unlock these lock slots, but assuming you don't do anything, these 2 lock slots are useless to you. And this is important because if, like, for example, this highlighted slot right here, this means that I cannot do any bingos. I'm limiting myself to how do I put this? I am limiting my bingos, I guess. Yeah, a bingo is basically 3 in a row. So how the whole game works is, can we see if I have a better example to show you guys? Not really. None of them came naturally with a bingo. Yeah, and that was why I was kind of hoping to hatch an egg first. Never mind, we'll just use this one first, it's the closest we have. So as you can see over here, this is a white. So like for example, the might gene right here is white. This is one, when we hit level 4, we'll unlock overpower gene, which is also white. Now, if I had a white gene here as well, 3 whites will form a bingo, and this will actually give me an additional bonus. So it's kind of like armor skills from Monster Hunter Rise, and when you match pieces together, it gives you bonuses. So similar, and the bingos of course work vertically, horizontally, and diagonally as well, making it a total of 9. So assuming you bingo an entire, you manage to craft a way to have all 9 bingos, you actually do have a very powerful monster. 9 because 1, so 1 vertical, 3 horizontal, 3 vertical, 3 horizontal, and no wait, it's even more than that. Oh no, not 9, sorry, 8. Yeah, 8, sorry, total of 8 bingos, my bad. Yeah, so there, as you can see over here, this is actually the bingo bonuses that you can get. So it's not just about the color. So the white I told you is the non-elemental bingo. So you can actually, the colors are also determining your elemental bingos as well. So fire, water, thunder, ice, and dragon. And if you notice this particular bingo right here, Might Gene, this actually has an icon on it. So this is actually the power icon. This is actually the speed icon. So likewise, there is also power bingo, speed bingo, and technical bingo. So these are actually like basically the sets that you want to try and get onto your monsters. Now, I'm sorry if it sounds really complicated. I'm not the best when it comes to explaining these kind of things. I won't lie, when I played the first game, it took me a while before I really understood this system. But once you do, and I do believe that as we continue this live stream series, as you all watch me, like, just kind of bumble along and learn, you guys will also get the hang of, what the hell this bingo board is. It's really a very interesting system, and I love it so much. I really do. I really love the bingo system in this game. It's one of the reasons that I kept playing, Yeah, and it's also one of the reasons why egg farming wasn't as bad as I initially thought. Alright, but first, before we head out, I want to make it a habit to save, because I think I may have forgotten to save. Oh, yeah, I didn't save. Alright, there you go. I mean, not that it matters. Once again, not that it matters. I'm just doing it out of habit. Alright, so we definitely have more time for the stream, so let's hop into another bit more of an adventure. So we're gonna head out again. Alright, let's head out in the afternoon as well. So what's her name wants us to go to Pona Grassland, so we could do that. Alright, here we are. Now the interesting thing is, do you think we'll get lucky and find a golden nest? The good news is I do believe golden nests can spawn right now already. It's just that golden nests do spawn at a much lower rate, obviously, because they are the best nest. Is there a golden nest I see up ahead, or is that just a tree? Should I run over there and just take a peek? I mean, again, it's not necessary to only go for golden nest. You only do that if you're lazy like me. I'd rather just go for the higher chance, and that's why I do that. Wait. Sorry, I'm bumbling around. Had to go there. Wait, why do I have to go there? Head to Pona Grassland. Have I not... Wasn't I there? Oh, there we go. Lol. Yeah, so pretty sad. No golden nest, so we can't see cool things today.
Right. Let's go check out where these turf wars have been happening.
Alright.
Sounds good, but what are we gonna be checking out?
Well, obviously we're going to find some monster tracks. Monsters leave traces behind wherever they go. We can follow those to wherever the monsters are now.
Cool beans.
Well, okay. But how are we supposed to follow a trail in such a huge area?
No worries. I've got us covered. Ta-da! You ever hear of scout flies? Once we find the tracks, these little fellas will do the rest.
For real? And anyone can use these flashy things? Even my buddy over here?
Of course. They're a vital part of any rider's toolkit.
Cool
Here,
beans.
take some.
Alright, so this is a familiar mechanic to Monster Hunter World players. The scout flies are basically how you track monsters, and they have introduced it in Monster Hunter Stories 2 as well.
I'll show you what to do once we find some traps.
So that's great.
Alright!
Alright, let's go. So we're gonna go tracking for a monster right now. Alright, so just alright. Alright, let's go. So let's see where these scout flies lead us. So the scout flies is gonna pull us that way. Okay, so there are tracks nearby. Wait, what? Where? Oh, torn up grass. We found some. Okay. Small track this way. Alright, this way. Hey, there's a Kuluyaku there. Alright, this. Yeah, crack door. I mean, it's interesting because they are just basically bringing us to all the nest area. Alright, we're almost. I mean, we're racking up in points, so that's great. Let's grab this. 62 points. Wait, where's he bringing us now? Oh. What's this? Alright. Alright, we have a monster trail now, so let's follow the light. Do not walk to the light. Alright, let's go. Come on. Let's chant. Go the nest. Go the nest. Go the nest. Go the nest. I wanna go the nest. Hapuna Falls. Very cool. Man, there's no golden nest. I mean, there's a Velocitron. Hopefully it does. And it's here to eat that. Yeah, so the scout flies work the same way as Monster Hunter World as well. So when you're in combat, jeez! Did we just run into a Bufango? Well, they're power monsters anyway. So very cool. So let's go speed. Any hit to hits with me? No. Yeah, so Bufangos are power attackers. So we counter them with speed. Bonk. I forgot we can speed up attacks. None of them wants to attack me. Nice, one down. Okay, none of them want to hit me. Not sure why. That. I think they don't like me. Seriously though? There's no way for me to earn any points. Alright, there we go. So the Bufango is down. And we get a whole bunch of EXP, but we get a rank B because we really couldn't have any chance to win hit to hits, do our ride-on moves or any moves for that matter. So that makes me sad. Oh well, but it's okay. Alright, let's hop in. Where are we supposed to go? Oh! Wait, are we supposed to go in here? Oh no, we're supposed to go up. Oh, okay, I'm an idiot. Alright, we'll go this way. Alright, so a bunch of Velocipede. I feel like I want to go and try hunting the Laranovs, but I'm too lazy to try. I'll do that when the game releases, you know. Okay, no! Alright, this way. Oh, no golden nest. Makes me sad. Oops, what's this? Dun dun dun. Wait, there's a golden nest behind me! Yo!
Over there!
Bruh, why is there a golden nest behind me? Yo, forget it! I didn't see the golden nest! Oh, that makes me so angry. Okay, I want to backtrack to the golden nest like right now.
Sneaky. Sneaky.
Ayo. Yan Kutku. I love the cutscenes though. Kuliaku, no, Kuliaku. Yankuku is a speed. No, it's technical. I suddenly can't remember. Shit. I think it's technical. Switch out quick. Switch out to what? But we're cool. Let's just attack. Oh no, we shouldn't. I mean, I'm not in the wrong move, but nobody cares. We just drop it out. Hold on, I just remembered. We should swap out to... Wait, if he is a technical, then we need to bring out... Oh no, we don't have a power monster. So then we force a draw, I guess. Yeah, I mean it's better a draw than a total loss in terms of hit-to-hits. Alright, so Kuliaku's out. Alright, let's go into using power attacks. Oh, fireball. Kena tu then face me. Alright. Power attack again. Focus flash. Oh yeah, we're doing big numbers on them. Awesomest. Alright, we want the hit to hit as well. But we will take a bit of damage though. Yeah, we actually took more damage even though we want the hit to hit. Because of how strong the Kuliaku is. Sorry, the Yenkuku is. Would this be a... Oh, nice! Oh no, but they're not attacking us. What the hell? Ah, that's sad. Alright, we're almost about to break his head, so that's great. Kuliaku is not using the move I want him to use, so... No. Oh shit, Kuliaku can't do... I mean, better a draw than a total loss, I guess. Right, she's gonna use the losses. Oh nice, she's staggered, never mind. Ooh. Hurts like hell. Seriously though, you're gonna use Stone Shield now? Come on, do something. Oh! Okay, the Kuliaku is not a strong one, honestly. But, I mean, it's okay. It's cute, right? Oh, those crits. Oh boy. Going. Alright, we can ride on. Okay, but this is gonna be a problem because he's gonna use different attacks now. He was a technical. If you're an angry Kuliaku, would you use... I feel like he might go... Angry Kul... I keep calling him Kuliaku, shit. Angry Yenkukus are faster. They might use speed actually. Which is an advantage since we are on our Kulu. Okay, I'm gonna gamble that they will use speed. So we're gonna try using technical on them. Yes! Alright. Alright, she's good. Alright, let's ride on. At least we know that he uses speed when he's angry. I mean, at some point I'll try and remember all of this, but at this current part, I really can't remember it. There's no way I can remember it. Oh yeah. Oh man, we can't do a hit-to-hit. Let's just use the kinship then. Oh, by the way, we are at ×3 speed, so the game feels faster, but because it is... Hey, it's repeating.
What a heart-pounding battle!
Alright, nice. Alright, so we learned a whole bunch of new skills, and we got an S rank right there because that was a very good hunt. Good amount of kinship skills, hit-to-hit wins, so that was great. And double attacks. Can I not go for this one? Right. Alright. So they are basically telling you that for monsters encounter, if they, for whatever reason you notice that the monster doesn't actually like KO and instead flies away, that's actually your cue because wait, where's the golden nest? I've been scammed. There was a golden nest right there. No, Larinov. Larinov, you all make me so angry. What? Oh, yeah, we've been scammed, guys. Makes me sad. Oh well. That could be a graphical glitch or something. Who knows? It is a demo after all. Alright, let's go in. I mean, the game is forcing us to kind of hop in here to get the whatchamacallits. The Yenkuku. I swear, the number of times I call the Yenkuku Kuliaku because their names are just so similar. It's just... I am sorry. Alright, so it's a pretty small nest. I mean, we don't expect to get a very good Yenkuku out of this anyway, so... We will keep our expectations low. So, I mean, it's a typical thing. With RNG games, you always keep your expectation low anyway. Alright, as a usual habit, there's always a lot of good stuff around here. So let's just grab these as well. again, because gathering items is so convenient in this game, I really recommend for y'all to make it a habit to just get every single thing as you go along. You really never know when you might next need it, so it's better to have it and don't need it rather than the other way around. So yeah. Alright, let's grab an egg. Nothing impressive, throw that away. Oh, what? Okay, fine. The game forces me to get out. Makes me very sad. Yeah, so I remember my experience in Monster Hunter Stories 1. The gameplay flow is actually very smooth. Okay, for me, I feel like it's really smooth. Oh, we unlocked the catavan. Catavan! It's called a catavan, right? Yeah, I think it is. Safely taking you anywhere Mew wants to go. That's the catavan guarantee. Alright. So catavans are actually good places for you to save your game as well as fast travel. It's not the smoothest, right? Alright. Alright, we got a burning bird wyvern egg or wyvern egg. Alright, so let's travel to Mahana village. So so the catavan has a new function. You can wait till evening. Now I haven't really figured out the game what's the significant difference between going in the afternoon and the evening. However, the game has already shared that certain items are only available at night. So I guess that's one of the reasons. But for now we won't bother too much about it. Let's catavan ourselves back to Mahana, which is gonna be hilarious because I remember the animation is exactly the same as the original. Yeah, he just unceremoniously tosses you into the village. I love it, man. Alright, let's report to Chief Gara. Chief Gara! Sabines!
Chief Gara, we're back!
Oh god, his voice.
Glad to see you're all right.
Right.
We tracked down a Yankutku. We think that was the one stirring up.
Right.
A young could.
No worries, though. My buddy here gave it what for and even brought back an...
You
I mean, I
were
pronounce it
able to hold your
Yankuku.
own,
I'm not sure.
huh?
Maybe I
Well
guess I'm
done.
wrong then. I always follow
I didn't
the
expect
actual
this
voice,
day to
like
come
voice
so
over
soon,
pronunciation.
but I think it's time to have.
Chief.
Alright, so
I'll
they're
make
talking
the
about
arrangements at once.
taking the barrier down.
Nice going, newbie. Whoa, don't you get it? Taking
I
down
guess.
those barriers means you have permission to go see Guardian Ratha.
That's my buddy for ya! Even the chief...
Cool beans.
I'll go get started. Meet me in the center of the village.
Alright.
Hey, buddy! I spotted a suspicious
Suspicious
Neelix
Neelix.
over by the hearth. What do you say we go check him out while Kana is setting things...
Cool beans. Alright, so here we have the next part of the quest, which is you know, they are going to prepare something for us. So this is okay. So in terms of story part, this is the part where I will pause. I won't actually progress the story anymore. At least not on this live stream. I will save the rest of the content. Okay, so the only reason I'm doing it and why I'm pausing it earlier now, like right now, is because I really feel like I really want to watch all the cutscenes and the stuff all in like 60 frames per second. Like honestly, I'm not exactly an FPS whore, but I know that my computer can handle it, and I like to play games where it's like at least 30 frames to 60 frames per second. But as you can see right now, the average frame rate is it fluctuates a lot, and I heard that even in the full release that is what happened as well. So that's sad. But never mind, we'll do that. I mean, we'll get to experience the full glory tomorrow when we do the live stream. But let's just catch this egg first. We get a Yankuku, sorry. Chibi Cuckoo! Look at that. His ears are so tiny. Oh, there we go. So, this is new. So the special gene this time in this game, something new to the gene system is the rainbow gene. The important thing about the rainbow gene is that this rainbow gene is basically a wildcard. It acts as every single thing. Now, this automatically you can already imagine if you had the rainbow gene at the middle, it is actually the best because you essentially mean that you guarantee yourself 5 bingos right off the bat. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 4 bingo. No, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 4 bingos. You automatically guarantee yourself 4 bingo right off the bat. So a rainbow gene in the middle can be really powerful, which is what our Yankuku have here. So I don't even know what to feel about it. It wasn't a shiny egg though, and he has a locked slot. Raw. I mean, we'll use him for now until we find a better rainbow gene egg. Yeah. So like I said, in terms of storyline, we will put a pause on the story right now, but I have enough time for a bit more stream. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you guys a little bit of egg hunting process that I like to do. So when I was first trying out the demo previously, when they first released, I like to actually travel using the catavan. So we just, I mean, we don't have much options anyway, so we just travel to North something Cape. Now this is a tip that I saw online, so I think it was a video that I saw online, someone was talking about it and I thought it was really useful, so I tried it out for myself and I was surprised that it actually worked very well. So what they recommend is, travel to this area here, just look around. Okay, actually I fell, I shouldn't have fallen, but if you notice that there is actually no, wait, I think I just saw a golden nest. Is that a golden? I think it is! Yo! Is that a golden nest? Or am I? Okay, I actually can't tell, it's so far away, but we're going for it, man. I don't care, we're going for it. So the idea is actually to teleport to the catavan stand right at North Kamuna. So we teleport there, and then you, because of that location being such a high vantage point, you can actually scan the entire island. Most of the nests will actually be within visual range. In which then, if you notice that there is a golden nest, you can just make a beeline for the golden nest. If you notice that there is no golden nest, you talk to the catavan cat, and then you ask to wait till evening. So apparently when you wait till evening, all the golden nests, or rather all the nests resets, and it also resets your chance for a golden nest to spawn. So it is actually a very fast way to kind of cycle through and hope that you get the golden nest. So it's actually very helpful. And I was trying it out when I first tried the demo, and it worked pretty well. I got quite a number of golden nests from it. So yeah, pretty helpful. So okay, I'm just doing this by habit, but let's just go straight for the nest. Alright, so let's see what Naviru tells us. Okay, so it's a basic nest. It's nothing super special about the nest. So sometimes when you enter a nest, Naviru might say something like, "Oh, my whiskers are twitching." This was a mechanic in the original game as well. It's actually a warning to let you know that the mother of the den may come back anytime, and you should be extra careful here. So, but in this case, the mother of this den might still come to. Oh, there we go. So this is golden. Now this is the second best. So as you can see, this egg is pretty stinky and it's light. So if you are not happy with this egg, you want to try and render. So this is where the RNG happens. You do not know whether this is the last egg you're ever gonna pull. So we're gonna try it again. It's another golden, so that's great. But I'm greedy. Let's try one more. It's still golden. Oh, it's a golden boudrome. Shall we be greedy? Okay, so if I pull another egg, there's a high chance that the monster, the owner of this den, might come out. So let's try it out, okay? It's a rainbow! It's worth it! Oh, it's a Kuluyaku. So the monster, the mother monster is a Kuluyaku. Oh, oh, nice. Yes! Okay, let's get out of here, big boys. I'm sorry, this is the excitement of this game. So unlike other gacha games where you have to pay money or spend premium points to pull gachas, in this game you don't. You just spend time. And you know, when you run into dens, you are getting items as well. You're getting good stuff. Do not eat me. Do not eat me. God damn it. Alright, so let's get out of here now. Since we have ourselves a new egg, we definitely want to go hatch it. And we're gonna see what our golden egg yield. Oh, this is so exciting. Yeah, and I'm not sure whether maybe it's just the game, but I realized that in Monster Hunter Stories 2, the frequency of dens, that means you notice that when we kept running, we kept seeing a lot of dens. The frequencies of the dens are a lot higher. So in the original game, it is actually a nightmare to go den hunting. I really hated the process. I wanted to do it, but I hated it. But in Monster Hunter Stories 2, at least for the demo so far, it's been really good, and I quite enjoyed it so far. So that's great. Alright, so let's take a peek, hatch our egg. Alright, let's see what our rainbow egg gave us. I mean, I know it's a Kuluyaku, but let's see whether we get a rainbow G. Wow, okay, all the stats went in defense. Shit. There we go, babies. We got ourselves a rainbow gene. So we are gonna name you... I'm gonna call you... Kulumon. Sorry, I'm just following the naming tradition of most of my, like, monster collecting games. I'm not the most creative person in the world. So a lot of my names are literal. But yeah, look at our Kuluyaku. Look at that. So we have a rainbow gene here, which is fantastic. And then we get vicious as well, which is great. So you can actually, if you want to know more about what the gene is, you can actually press Y to read up. So it increases our hit-to-hit damage, which is great. And of course we have the might gene as well. It boosts our non-elemental attacks, which for a Kuluyaku is actually quite common. And there is a guard gene here, which actually helps with our defense. So that's great. So okay, by the way, this guard gene here is actually what gives us Stone Shield, which is the active skill. So like you can see over here, these are passive skills. This is a passive skill as well, but this is an active skill, Stone Shield, which is something we can use in fight. Same thing for, okay, this is an active as well, Rock Stampede. So you can actually take a look, the skills are divided into 2 types as well. So do be mindful of those. And more importantly, for Kuluyaku like this, all our slots are available, which means that by the time we hit level 15, every single bingo slot will be unlocked for us, which is great. Actually no, I'm assuming though. Maybe this might not be unlocked. I just realized it might not. But never mind. I'll learn. I mean, we will learn it as the live stream series goes along, right? So, but of course, we're gonna swap this Kuluyaku right here since this is a better Kuluyaku. Alright. So, yeah, I think this. I mean, this was very well timed because we got lucky and got ourselves a golden egg. Wait, can you just end? So, before I end the live stream, I'm gonna just very quickly show you guys again. Because just now I realized that I fell. I should have done that. So let's ride Catavan over to North Kamuna Cape again. So I'm going to show you guys really how convenient it can be to just look for golden nest. So once you teleport into North Kamuna, just look towards your left. There might be a nest there. Oh no, sorry, towards the right. Yeah. Check around the corner as well. Sometimes there are nests here as well. But if there's nothing here, you don't notice any golden nests, you just look over. Just don't fall down though, but look over the horizon. Just take a look. If you don't see or notice any golden nests, you can pan down as well. Yeah, there's nothing here. If there's nothing at all, just run back to the catavan and wait till evening. So this basically reshuffles and resets all the nests. Sorry, the dens. And then you can now check again. See right side, there's a regular nest over there. There is a couple of regular nests over there. Yenkuku is still there, normal. In the distance, not much interesting nest around. Okay, so we don't need to care. So then we just go back and reset again. So the good thing is, again, the good thing about this quote-unquote RNG is that the only thing you are spending is time. So there's actually no repercussions at all. You don't lose money. You don't spend like points or anything on this. So and this is also why I wanted to start the live stream series here today, because I do intend to do a bunch of like, hey, there's a golden nest there, there you go. So I'm not going to go for that. I know it's very irritating to see a golden nest right there, but you don't go for it. But because I'm going to end the live stream right here, but before I end formally, I wanted to also keep you guys updated. So tomorrow the game drops. I don't know what time the game drops, but because I'm working full time, and I'm in office tomorrow. So no, I'm working from home, but I'm on training. So either way, I only end work at 6, which means that after dinner and all, I will probably start the stream at like the typical time of like 8 o'clock maybe, or 9 o'clock. But before that, if I do have time, I do plan to do a lot of like just all of this egg hunting and stuff. So ideally, I want to collect as many of the monsters that are native to this area. So like for example, Velocidrome, we saw the Boudrome egg just now. Kuluyaku and Yenkuku. I do not know whether Blue Yenkuku is in the game. I have no way to confirm, but I will try to at least get some of these monsters, as much of the golden eggs as possible, before we kind of kick off and continue the story. If I wasn't doing a live stream series, usually what I would try to do is, my habit is just to play a bit of the story, and when I go to a new area, I will run around and get as many golden nests as possible, build up and beef up my team, and then continue the story and go to the next area. But because I don't want to spend too much time on stream running around looking for golden nests, I will still do it, but I don't want to spend like an entire 2 hours doing it. So I plan to do a bit more of those off stream at least. Yeah, but that's the current plan for the live stream series. I'm really excited to fully kickstart it tomorrow, guys. So I really love this game. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Again, whether you're tuning in live or watching the replay, I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys tomorrow.